the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. and look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at the 5. And that one's good. Durant.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Now here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace. Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game here. And the free throw, no good. So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
Now, here is O'Neal, following the miss by Ja Morant. Booker against Morant. Screen by Durant. Here's Booker. And he converts the layup. Booker's got 7.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
And here's Morant. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
KD finds Beal, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Durant, the pass to Beal. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Terrific response by Beal. This demonstrates what a competitor he is.
Morant outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Outside Jackson. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Jackson Jr.
Quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. On the wing, Bane. Defended by Booker. Jackson, a screen on Beal. Shot clock at 6. Morant kicks to Bane. Here's Edey. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Booker left side. Back to Durant. 40 seconds left in the first. Down low. Here's Richards. And that one is hammered home.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's KD. Buries it down low. Durant's got 5.
Taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
Morant outside. That will count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edie out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson, and at the 3, the small forward. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Bane. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Outside, Beal. O'Neal passes to Booker. KD sets the pick for Booker. Here's Richards. Off target at the rim. And for Memphis, they're shooting 43% from the field. It's Morant in the corner. Drives to the hoop. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 11.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Here's Morant. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. They get it again. Pass to Morant. The tray. Here's Bane. And at last, they get one to fall.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
For 3, Booker hands it from downtown. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
In textbook mechanics, make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
At the line for 2. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. The drive by
2
Booker.
minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside for Durant. O'Neal a screen on Jackson. Jacks up a three. Another three for Phoenix.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
Now here's Morant. He's got 13. There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Booker with it. He's picked up by Morant. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Craig in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Jackson down low. Guarded by KD. And it's Morant missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Poke loose. And Beal kicks to Durant. 40 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
Morant against Booker. Count that one. Morant's got 10 points in the quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Booker kicks to KD. Back to Booker. Pass to KD. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Durant for three. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fair half-court shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
We've got Allen. Dunn is out there with Bol. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Lee in at the 2-guard. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. It's tipped. And it's Memphis on the break. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother, Powell, play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. And Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Here's Pippen. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Got a piece of it. Lee outside. Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Allen against Pippen. Driving the lane. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Now here's Allen, still without a basket. Here's Huff, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Pass to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul.
Mason Plumlee.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Doubled by Plumlee. Clark, the pass to Kennard. For the tie. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Now here's Allen. Shoots over Pippen. On the wing, Lee. Kennard covering. Just 3 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Memphis ball.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Hard to fathom, but he is really fluid in terms of getting up and down the floor. Bo making himself a capable threat all over the floor.
Now here's Pippen. He has 6. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kennard's shot is off. Phoenix leading by 7. Allen inside. Pippen on him. Allen's shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. It's tipped. To the paint. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Pippen with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Pippen's got 9 points now in just the second half. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
Grizzlies foul. Pippen. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. KD looking around. Now 3 off the mark. And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Jackson in at the 3 slot. Here's Booker. Following the basket by John Morant. And Booker takes to Beal. And the three off target. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And Morant throws it down.
And we all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
KD against Jackson. Durant inside.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Morant with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. And that'll be his third foul so far. Suns leading by 4. Booker outside. Durant with a screen on Bane. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Morant. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. That one good for 2. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Here's Booker. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. The wide open look for Durant. They get it again. Richards. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Launches it. You can't get that one to fall. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Richards. Screen by O'Neal. Richards finds Beal. 6 to shoot. Back to Richards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant scanning the floor. Driving in. Misses the layup.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Booker in the post. Guarded by Bane. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bane's got 4 rebounds in this game. Morant passes to Jackson. Booker against Bane. And he comes it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Green by Durant. Booker brings the fans to their feet.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
Outside for Jackson. From the arc. It's rebounded by Durant.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there's the drive. And finished off by KD.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
Now here's Jackson. From outside, off the mark.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Drains the three-pointer. Durant's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Shot to stop the run.
Desmond Bain.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. They didn't. Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. So for Stan Van Gundy.
UK, thanks. And now the Los Angeles starters. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Luka Doncic is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Hayes in at the 5. And for the Suns, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. A couple of rivals going head-to-head here, Clark. You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
And so it's Phoenix with it, following the score by the Lakers. Beal, the pass to Booker. It's stolen by James. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. James, a screen on Booker. Knocked loose. 3-on-3. Launches it. Outside Durant. Richards with a screen. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. Durant with the bucket.
Obviously, the defense has its eyes on Durant with the ball, so he cleverly uses the pick and roll to create some space.
It's Doncic with a drive. O'Neal pulls it in.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
There's the drive.
Los Angeles foul.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game now.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And that's good as he hits both shots. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Doncic deciding where to go with it. James, a screen on Booker. Doncic, count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Finney-Smith. Sends it home from three-point land.
I think that's one of his specialties, really. Finney-Smith is out there to defend at a high level and knock down threes.
Here's Booker. Off target at the rim. The Lakers in the lead. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Takes it inside. Can't get it to drop. Excellent D there from Booker. And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Yep, that one goes. Doncic just got 6 points.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
For 3, Durant sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
A nice shot by Richards.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
There's 37 seconds left now in the first quarter. Yep, that one's good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Doncic pulls down the board. The Lakers have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Down low. James passes to Hayes. Back to James. Boom! He jammed it straight down.
James continues to impress with his passing. I think that's his greatest attribute. Outstanding assist there.
Richards with a screen. Durant for 3. That shot missing. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And it's Doncic missing. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Booker, the pass to Durant. It's stolen by James. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Oh, KD from downtown.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Doncic. Out to James. To the paint. Clock at 6. And finished off by Hayes.
Boy, it's no secret that LeBron James is an outstanding passer. Oh, I love his vision in the pick and roll.
Outside, Finney-Smith. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists in the game. Well, it's certainly been a roller.
Do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every 2 possessions. Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and go.
Wow! LeBron making some noise.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here's Durant. 10 points for him. Fires from the wing. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting an easy bucket.
Well, Brad, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
James James with the focus.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Booker with it. James is there. Outside Durant. Pass to O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the three. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance, and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Ryan, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Suns trail by 8. Outside Booker. And the Suns miss again. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 16-5 run. The open shot by James. Offensive board. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. It's Booker on the wing. Check by James. Here's Durant. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Finney Smith. And he dunks it down.
Finney Smith slithering down the lane. Nicely done on the throwdown.
Now here's Durant. There's the three. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep. Always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
They're thinking about the shot.
And if you just join it in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Rui Hachimura is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Alex Len. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Milton in at the 2.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Hachimura from long range hits the three-pointer. Hachimura's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon them. What you say?
My goodness.
Come on now.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Kleber outside. Allen against Reeves to the inside, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Nails it from 3. Reeves has got 5 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Milton passes to Kleba. Hachimura outside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Reeves against Allen. Hachimura sets a screen. And here's Reeves outside. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
There's a screen by Bull. For three, Allen. The shot no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. There's the triple. Bull grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Hachimura with a screen on Allen. Reeves, the pass to Lynn. Back to Reeves. He takes it in. That one's good for two. Reeves has got 7 now in this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
They get it again. Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
6 to shoot. And again, it's the Lakers.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
For three, Allen knocks down the triple. Allen's got 8 points.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Allen against Reeves. There's 42 seconds left in the third. And he makes it on the layup. Reeves has got 9 points here in the second half.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
For three, Allen. Rebound by the Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Reeves, the pass to Lynn. Reeves against Allen. The shot by Reeves, no good. Outside Bull from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Bull's got his second basket. 5 ticks left in the third quarter. Here's Lynn. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
We're headed into the
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Lakers lead by 9. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Richards in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Booker against Doncic. Booker surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Richards. And that one is stuffed right through.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Out to James. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Hey, shot's good.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Suns trail by 9. Booker just throwing it down.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
It's Doncic with a drive. Excellent D there from Booker. And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. Durant with a screen on James. That's tipped. Pass to Richards. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Finney-Smith with it. Now guarded by Booker. And here's Doncic outside. James outside. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
Off the catch, LeBron not lacking confidence or hesitating.
For 3, Booker. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
James up top. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 6 here in the quarter.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal.
First team foul.
At the line for 2,
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
And he drops it first. And both free throws good for Durant.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Doncic outside. James passes to Doncic. And Los Angeles another 3.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Durant for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Vanderbilt the pass to Finney-Smith. 1:49 left to play in the 4th. Pass to Hayes. Clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Outside Booker. Durant with a screen on James. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Outside Booker. For 3, Durant. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Lakers.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Booker against Vanderbilt. Durant with a screen on Vanderbilt. The kick to Durant. Takes a 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
Here are the Lakers now. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. from deep. No good there. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For
the Lakers win the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5. LeBron against Morant. Inside, Doncic with the steal. Pass to Hayes. Banked in off the glass. Hayes has got his team on the board to start the game for the Lakers.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Morant. James with some nice D.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
Jackson against James. Bain sets the screen for Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Morant from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage Luka Doncic inflicts. That's at the front of his mind. He said, Luka is going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else for easy ones. When the whole team gets involved, we're cooked. So they're going to make him work for every assist out there. Guys?
Thank you, David.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bain. Clock at 6. And there's Jackson on the assist by Bain.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Doncic bounce pass. James finds Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Morant. Here's Edey. Right side Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Edey. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
And finished off by Morant.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
James a screen on Jackson. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Back to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Misses off the right iron.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Doncic passes to James. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Bain. No good with the layup.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when he missed those.
LeBron is screen on Jackson. James outside. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Morant against LeBron. Here's Edey. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Edey's got his second basket.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Out to the right wing. Back to Doncic. James, a screen on Jackson. The drive by Doncic. And the rejection by Jackson. With the drive, Morant. Jackson finds Morant. Launches a three, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers lead by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys. Oh, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things in your own hands. And then Morant slams it in.
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Morant. And James pulls it down.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
James, a screen on Bane. Floats it up for James. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And Doncic throws it down.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Morant with it. Pass to Edey. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
James against Morant. Hayes gets a hand on it. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Here's Finney Smith. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 11-point game. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Here's Morant. Here he goes. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Morant surveying the D. Pass to Edey. Jackson against Vanderbilt. Here's Morant. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hayes. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Hayes has got 8 points.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Bane passes to Morant. Shoots over James. And it's Morant missing. Lakers leading by 18. And James throws it down hard.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Morant. And again, unable to change momentum. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been terrific. And thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Clark is out there with Wells. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Huff in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Pass to Wells. Lets it go with the 3. Len grabs the board. And Los Angeles guys shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Reeves into the lane. Kleba kicks to Hachimura. Reeves against Pippen. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
Milton against Pippen. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And the shot goes in. Reeves has got 4 points this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Lakers leading by 19 points. Hachimura with a screen on Kennard. Reeves against Kennard. Fires the 3. Wells grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And that one's good by Clark.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Hachimura with a screen on Pippen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Now Pippen, nothing on the board. No good on the triple. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And the athleticism on display. You gotta enjoy watching Hachimura go for the powerful finish.
It's Pippen with the drive. Here's Huff, defended by Milton. Here's Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Reeves outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Reeves has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pippen dishes to Wells. Back to Pippen. For the three, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Lakers leading by 22. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And it's good, 2 points. Reeves has got 11 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Len sets a screen for Reeves. Pass to Len. All sorts of time. And good. We got the English that time as it falls. Len's got his first basket.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Clark, the pass to Wells. Looking to end the run. And the three ball is good. Wells has got 7.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Reeves outside. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Clark. Now here's Kennard. Over Milton. And so it's Los Angeles. Riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Doncic will bring it up for L.A. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Jackson a screen on LeBron. The 3 from Morant. And it's Luka with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Morant outside. Here's the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pulls up for 3. And it's James missing. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Here's Doncic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And they've really been able to get out in transition
and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And Morant throws it down.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Pass to Hayes. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. LeBron outside. 6 to shoot. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Offensive rebound. Now, here's Bane. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
No good from Finney Smith. The Grizzlies have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Edey gets the bucket.
And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to, the finger roll.
Tries a 3. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. James against Morant. He takes it in. A rebound by the Lakers.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Fires away from way outside. They get it back. Doncic with the steal. Here's Finney Smith, guarded by Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And then Morant slams it in.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
James in the high post. Jackson on him. Doncic kicks to James. And again, no good by the Lakers. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Here's James. Rebounded by Jackson. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And here's Morant. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Bane, no good. Finney Smith with it. From deep three-point territory. Off target. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for our reporter...
sports. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Richards in at the 5 down low. And for the Grizzlies, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Jackson in at small forward. Morant finds Jackson. Oh, we've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
Nick Richards, 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really.
Oh, wow!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Booker for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Memphis. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous. I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Jackson on the wing. The 3 is up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Booker. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Offensive rebound. The kick to Durant. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
Morant against Booker. It's deflected. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Phoenix shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Here's Morant. Here he goes. Richards pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Booker. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Jackson outside. They need this. And Durant with the block.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send him back. Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Pass to Jackson. Morant against Booker. Here's Edey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bane. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Durant inside. Jackson on him. Oh, they pick off the pass. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Edey. Morant's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you paid to see.
Booker, good.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Morant. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Durant with a screen on Morant. Here's Booker. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Booker against Morant. Pass to Edie, and stolen by Durant. Richards with it, guarded by Bane. Richards inside, uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Phoenix out in front. They lead by... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
And so in the game for the Suns, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And here's Morant outside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going on, look out.
Booker with it. Jackson in his pocket. Durant for 3. The rebound by Edie.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim grab.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
O'Neal pulls it in. The Suns lead by 8. The deep 3 from Durant. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Jackson on the wing, fires from deep, and it's Phoenix with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. What a throwdown from KD.
That's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Oh, Booker with a block. Durant looking around. The 3. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
They get it back. Pass to Bane. Shoots over Beal. Bane, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Beal, the pass to Richards. Outside Durant. Outside for Booker. Shot clock at 6. Durant owning the inside.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And Morant gets it to go.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Pass to Richards. Beal outside. Durant with a screen on Morant. Tipped. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Remains Memphis ball.
A minute 9 left to play in the first half. Oh, Morant from close range.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
For three, Durant. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 11. .35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The lead now cut to single digits. Jackson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Durant for three. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
The answer from Kevin Durant, not having any of it.
Morant against Booker. Morant surveying the floor. Oh, there's the alley.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Assistant John Moore.
Outside Booker. 1 second left. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got Brandon Clark, and it's Kennard in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got his first basket. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
DA, I absolutely love this. And more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Kennard outside. Three-pointer connects from downtown.
And Luke Kennard showing the handle in the pick-and-roll game. It's going to be so difficult to cover him with that aspect.
There's a screen by Bull. For three, Allen. Memphis with a rebound. Kennard outside. Over to the left wing. Clark outside. Pass to Kennard. And another basket for Memphis.
Well, guys who are known as shooters are always ready on the catch. Luke Kennard, rising fire.
Allen outside. Rebounded by Pippen. Grizzlies trail by 6. And one of the game's best shooters, Doris, Grayson Allen, can really stretch the floor for you.
BA, his presence on this particular roster is so significant because of what they can do around him. Yes, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter because he can flat beat you from distance, but you also can't foul him. He is consistent at the free throw line, and he's very capable off the bounce. Grayson Allen is a more well-rounded player than he's given credit for.
Allen, pass to Bowl. And it's blocked by Clark. Memphis shooting their first free throw of the game. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And here's Memphis. A big stretch here going, 10-2. Here's Pippen. Pass to Huff. Wide open. Buries the jump shot.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And a basket there really helps to stop the bleeding.
Here's Pippen. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Kennard outside. The Suns clear it.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Outside Bull puts up a three. Sinks the tray. And now it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Here's Pippen. Bull grabs the board.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Here's Allen with the drive, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Second team foul.
Now Kennard. He has 6. No good again that time.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And there it is for him. Allen's got 8 points in the quarter.
Love the energy here in the third, trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Nice shot by Kennard.
What assertive play by Luke Kennard in the painted area doing work.
Phoenix leading by 8. Allen with it. Give him 8. And stolen by Clark. 34 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Pippen. To the left wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
5 to shoot. Swatted away. For 3, Allen. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Huff. Over Plumlee. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And a great show through 3. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Royce O'Neal is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Richards in at the 5.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Here's Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Up top, Jackson. Beyond the arc. Here's Edey. And that one is hammered home.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Booker, the pass to O'Neal. Now Durant, defended by Jackson. Durant against Jackson. Richards with a screen. Here's Durant. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Richards. Outside Durant. Back to Richards. Pass to Durant. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Morant. Morant, look at the speed on the break.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Durant with a screen on Morant. Here's Booker. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Booker's got 23.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
And that's Morant for you, not settling. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
Richards with a screen. Durant for 3. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Ja slices through. Pulls it. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Suns lead by 7. Now here's Booker. Oh, look at Book with the focus.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Here's Morant. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. He's got 27.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Here's Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 9.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
Durant against Jackson. Edey for 3. Nails it from 3.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Richards with a screen. Durant takes it in. Pass to Richards. Right side Booker. Tipped. Oh, stolen by Morant.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Here's Jackson. He's covered by O'Neal. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, what composure from Jackson Jr. Not allowing the pressure of the moment to get to him.
Durant against Jackson. Richards with a screen. Now here's Durant. Guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Jackson.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Edey. Morant with it. Bane with a screen on Booker. Kicks it out to Bane. Here's Morant. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And so it's Phoenix with it, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
From deep, Morant. On the wing, Bane launches a 3. Not going to go that time. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
gives you 2. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix.
All right, fans.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. Durant for 3. Offensive rebound. O'Neal kicks to KD. O'Neal a screen on LeBron. Lets it go from deep. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Buries it from three-point range.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Now, here's Doncic, defended by Richards. Hayes with the screen for James. And it's Durant with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. From the arc. Again, Durant missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Out to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Luka Doncic. 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Here's Booker. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to KD. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Pulls it up. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
KD can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that goal.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing he can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles. and that creates pressure for the defense.
Doncic passes to James. And he drives in, and James throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
Doncic kicks to James. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. Vanderbilt a screen on Booker. Lets it go with the three. And LeBron James good for three. James has got 7 points in the game. Got a piece of it. And stolen by James. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Booker looking around. 1 second left. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Los Angeles on top, up 10. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Nick Richards out there with Durant, and it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. And that one, good. Doncic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Puts the move on. Doncic going to work.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Outside Durant. There's the screen. Shoots the three. Rebound the Lakers.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Beal. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Booker. Oh! Booker with the bounce.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. One hand, whole punch.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. Just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Doncic against Booker. Shakes him. Doncic kicks to LeBron. Nifty move. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Here's Booker. LeBron with the block. Richards. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
That's good from Richards. Here's Doncic. 14 points for him. LeBron with a screen on Booker. And Doncic throws it down.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong, he's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to James. Back to Doncic. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Durant. Up top, Doncic. Defended by Booker. Here's James. James takes it in.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
KD sets the pick for Booker. A kick out to O'Neal. Beal gets a wide open look. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's Doncic. Oh, explosive move by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Booker fires from way outside. Outside for Durant. Vanderbilt with the steal. O'Neal against James. Vanderbilt a screen on O'Neal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic looking it over O'Neal. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Shake Milton is out there with Austin Reed. Then it's Alex Len. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Len. Back to Hachimura. Len sets a screen for Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the baby hook.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And it's Allen with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And here's Reeves outside. Plumlee with the rebound. Suns trail by 12. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Reeves. And the layup is good. And the Lakers lead by 12.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Allen surveying the D. Plumlee finds Lee. From downtown, sinks the triple. Lee's got it back down to within single digits for Phoenix.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Hachimura with a screen on Allen. Reeves outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the inside. Stolen away. And Hachimura with a clear path to the rack. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And it's all about getting to the right spot. And Hachimura did just that in transition.
And Clark, while he might be someone who doesn't stand out, Maxi Kleber is vital for this team.
You know, Kleber usually averages in the single-digit scoring, but he's a 6'10 floor spacer, which puts a lot of pressure on the opposing defense. He plays a lot of the 5, and he more than holds his own defensively. He's a nice rotational player.
Allen against Reeves. The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Allen against Reeves. Lakers passing it around. Kleber. And Kleber slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Allen outside. Pass to Plumlee. Reeves with the rebound. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. 17 points was their biggest margin. From deep, Reeves. Rebound by the Suns.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Plumlee, the pass to Lee. Plumlee with a screen on Hachimura. Back to Plumlee. It's stolen by Hachimura. One-on-one here. Here's Reeves. Lays it up and banks it in. It's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Allen against Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Going inside, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Reeves against Allen. Stolen by Allen. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Dunn. No good with the triple. Lakers leading by 8. Out to the wing. Here's Hachimura. It's good from long range. Hachimura's got his second bucket of the night.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Grayson Allen. 2 shots.
And Allen drops them both. Here's Doncic. With 1 on the clock, the shot's good from Hayes.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Richards in at the 5 down low.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
KD on the wing. Shoots from the corner. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayes has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Finney-Smith. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing. And also,
and you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
The 3 from KD. Rebound the Lakers. Hayes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. James with it. Guarded now by Durant. And James throws it down home.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Hayes with the screen for Doncic. And Hayes throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Booker against Doncic. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 21 in the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. O'Neal misses. And here's Los Angeles, outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. And Phoenix pushing it up now. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Here's Doncic. Over to the wing. For the 3. Hits it from three-point range. 24 points for him.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
Durant with a wide-open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
KD's shot is good.
Assist from Royce O'Neal.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. From the top of the key, he buries it. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. It's James atop the key. They can't stop the run with that one. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. O'Neal outside. And Durant puts up a deep three. Lakers with the rebound. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This, all right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark.
Great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And here's Memphis' starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with... Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
And the muscle LeBron has helps him on these physical finishes, just bouncing off the defense.
Bane into the lane. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick, and we discussed his plan for John Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. EA?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, Coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane, well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Jackson gets the bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Yeah, that one's good.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
James against Morant. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Over Vanderbilt. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he goes right over LeBron and slams it down.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Here's Doncic. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Morant looking around. Pass to Jackson. Jackson with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. Outside for Morant. Going inside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson outside. Jackson against Hayes. Outside Bane. With one on the clock. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 5 now.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
James against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Outside Bane. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. He's got 7.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Jackson. Here's James. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Screen by James. Doncic passes to James. Misses the three. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Luka Doncic is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Hayes in at the 5. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stadium.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
And James launches it from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Morant against Doncic. Morant, the pass to Jackson. The 3 from Bane. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
They retain possession. Hayes misses.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
Doncic passes to James. Back to Doncic. James, a screen on Morant. James, outside. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Hey, shot's good.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Memphis leading by 10. Morant with it. 6 points for him. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Doncic against Bane. And Doncic with the jam.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
Morant against James. They set the screen. Pass to Edey. Jackson on the wing. From behind the arc. And it's Edey missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
James with the ball. Started by Morant. And James gets it to go. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
And the bucket is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Luka! Lethal!
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Doncic against Bane. Here's the pick. And he's going for the oop here.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Out to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 8 points.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
Here's Morant. Rebound, the Lakers.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Doncic against Bane. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Jackson, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Moran. Jackson down low, guarded by Doncic. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Kicks it out to Bane. On target from range. 15 points in the game.
And not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Desmond Bane getting it done for the Grizzlies. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the court for the Grizzlies, we've got Luke Kennard, and it's Pippen in at the point. Shot is good by Reeves.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Here's Pippen, covered by Milton. Pass to Wells. 4-3. It doesn't go for him. Lakers trail by 4. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. Anything short of that is a failure. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Hachimura with room to shoot. Here's Lynn. Out to Hachimura. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And the first one at the line is good. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Pass to Pippen. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Pippen. He's checked by Kleba. Pass to Pippen. Back to Clark. Here's Huff from 15 feet away. And Reeves pulls it down.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Hachimura, the pass to Milton. He drops it from range.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You got to contest the shot better than that.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. he makes it. And it's a 3-point Laker lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Pippen, covered by Milton. And the basket by Clark.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Outside Reeves. Hachimura outside. Outside Milton. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. Milton's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Here's Pippen, covered by Milton. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
And it's Hachimura missing. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Clark. Pass to Wells. Here's Pippen. Hachimura with a rebound. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Reeves. Here's Lynn. 2 points. That one goes. Lynn's got his first bucket of the night.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Lakers on top, up by 4. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Okay, fans.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. The Lakers lead by 4. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. Stolen by Jackson. It's a one-on-one situation. And the dunk by Jackson.
And when they need it most, they show us some clutch play on both ends of the floor.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on G.G. Jackson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
So it's Los Angeles now. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one. Grizzlies trail by 4. Now here's Bane. Pass to Jackson. Over Vanderbilt. Jackson gets the bucket.
Oh, great body control. Good timing. Jackson really works the pick and roll to perfection.
Doncic outside. The 3, James. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Jackson with it. Now Doncic defending. Here's Edey. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Ja Morant picks one up.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
Doncic hits them both. Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant, the pass to Bane. There's the drive. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Out to James. Tipped away. Morant with it. Picked up by James. Edey for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 7 tonight. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
James against Moran. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jackson on the wing. Clock at 6. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
It's clear Jackson Jr. embraces the spotlight. He's a solid scorer who makes important shots for this team.
James, a screen on Moran. Out to James. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to James. Right side Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. The 3-ball. And Luka cashes in from long distance.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples. Momentum swinging wildly.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. Moran against James. Kicks it out to Bain. Here's Moran.
Wow!
Can you say prime time player Moran? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Vanderbilt. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Vanderbilt's got 4 points this quarter.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving.
Oh, John Morant, my goodness.
You know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
Doncic is doubled. Finney-Smith inside, hounded by Morant. It falls!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Moran against James. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Doncic against Bain. Doncic passes to James. Oh, stolen by Morant. Aggressive take from Morant. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That might be the play of the game.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Over Jackson. It's good! Timeout, Grizzlies. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
Here's Bain. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers. Pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce,